Bortle here at the YESSSS Lubbock, Texas Regional. My goodness, whoa, please, introduce yourself to the world.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Jordano, and I just won a Lubbock Locals today.
Oh, you mean top?
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah,
I topped the Lubbock Locals.
Regional, yeah. All right, so with what deck, man?
I played Maliss at Ignister.
Oh, what made you decide to play this deck for the event?
I think it's the most forgiving deck to making mistakes. I haven't really been playing that much this week, so I just fell back on. I wanted to play the Mitsu Ryzel deck. I think it's a little better, but like I said, I just wanted to fall back on Maliss. It's super easy to play, and it's really, really good. So.
Okay, sweet. Any shout-outs before we begin?
Yeah, so first of all, shout-outs to James Rowland. He's somewhere back there. He's the only person I was willing to drive to Lubbock, so appreciate him. Shout-outs to Kieran Sowerby for sponsoring the entire deck, and that's pretty much it. Shout-out to Bortle behind the camera.
Yeah, yes. Well, without further ado, man, let's take it away. Let's go.
All right, so obviously, I thought this card was also at 2, so I only played 2.
How's the chest info?
Yes, sir. And then 3 of this card. Really, really good. 3 field spells. Wish I could play more. Gold Sark, obviously, and then the new card. This card's actually really good. I almost never sided it out. I almost always kept it in the deck just because it has so many utility between being able to search and being an interruption. And I played the MTP07, and then I'm behind, so I played GWC. I don't know how to play a deck without it, so we kept it in there.
I'm not behind. I played CD.
And then lastly, the new Ad Ignister package. This package is broken. It basically makes it sort of you can never get nibbed. You always have that extra layer to keep pushing through any interruption. I got hand trapped 5 times in a game, probably 3 times today, and I still ended on a board. It was actually crazy.
Whoa.
And then I played 3 Call by the Grave, 3 Fuelos, 3 Droll, Floodgate hand traps. It's the current state of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then we also got 3 Nibirus for the Salamangreat matchup, 3 Infinite Impermanence, obviously most generic hand trap, and then thankfully our deck can play this card. Dominus Impulse card put into work today. It was actually crazy, acting as a Call by the Grave against Nib if I was going second. That was pretty crazy. And then lastly, I chose 2 Bystials. They're both interruptions against various decks and also extenders in your own deck, and they're just bodies. And with the 2 Bystials, it brings the total hand trap lineup to 20.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I'm playing 20 hand traps. So it's 40 cards, half the deck is hand traps. So like I said,
perfect 40?
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect, super easy deck to use.
Yeah.
Extra deck, the 3 Maliss links. Then we got Almirage. This did come up, and it is mandatory, especially with the 20 hand traps. You will be normal summoning them to make a Cyberse. This helps you play through Nib. There's a lot of lines where you actually use both, so 2 is obligatory. Splash Mage, probably the best card in this extra deck to go along with the Haggard. I cut Firewall Dragon for this card because I don't think Firewall Dragon comes up at all. So in the few games that I was able to play, Haggard did come up a couple times to Firewall 0 times. So I think Haggard's correct, but I think I'm gonna try and fit Firewall in because it's really good through hand traps. Cyberse Wicked, obviously, the new lines. Dark makes the mirror match really easy, and then you can crash it to search names. It's insane. Little Knight. I think I made this card once. I got hand trapped 4 times, and I ended on Little Knight, a couple hand traps. But other than that, I don't think it really comes up. This might be what the Firewall is soon, but SP is just too generic. And then lastly, I played Access Code, Allied Code, and Bomber. So I was primarily focusing on this as my end board, but if I was getting Lancia or Molcharmid, I would try and end on Bomber with a couple of wipes. I think it's super good as a half board. And then lastly for the side deck, I played 3 more Charmies. Because between obviously this and Meows and being at a regional, I just thought Peru was a little more generic. But I'd probably play Meows at an event, at a higher tier event.
Yeah.
And then the mandatory Lancia. And then we got the Holy Trinity. Actually drew this card a couple times. It was insane. I never saw called by, and I actually harpies 2 people for game today. These cards are just insane. They're at 1 for a reason. Most people are playing AI package, like a Ignister package for going first. I chose to play Triple Tactics Thrust to go along with more Floodgates. There's two ways to approach the going first. It's either you make your deck more consistent and more resilient through hand traps, or you just floodgate your opponent out of the game and get another turn automatically, and I chose the easier approach. I only ever set Sanctum with Thrust. I hard drew DDG, and I never sided in Mischief because I never played against any Rise Yield variants.
Okay.
Well, that pretty much does it, man. It was a pretty fun deck. It was a good event. It was super, well ran as always, and I'm glad we're getting out of here on time.
God, yes. Well, yeah. Thanks again, man, for the profile, and until next time, everyone.
See you soon.
For fun.